In this video, I will show you how to play Kahoot in class. When you are ready to launch Kahoot, you will go to kahoot.com and you'll log into your account and you will select the Kahoot that you want to play. When you're ready to play Kahoot, then you just hit the play button. And notice that there are two different ways to play Kahoot. You will select the Assign button if you want to assign a Kahoot to a student to work on it asynchronously, but while playing in a live class, you will want to select Teach. Once here, you will want to select the classic option for teaching a virtual class since students will have their own devices. You would only select Team mode if students were sharing devices. You can play Kahoot using any program that has screen sharing functionality. Skype, Google Meets, and Zoom are all free and have screen sharing capabilities. So I'm going to select the classic option and show you how this works. Students will need to go to www.kahoot.it or they can download and use the app. They will also be given a PIN number that has to be entered when prompted to play the game. So I'm going to enter this PIN number here on what would be my other device that I'll play the Kahoot game on. Then the student also has to enter their name as they want it to appear in the game. When all of your students have entered the Kahoot room and entered their PIN and name, you will need to select the Start button. Students will be given their first question and they will come to their second device or open their separate browser window to answer the question. So our first question is 2/3 minus 3/8. We know the answer is 7/24, so we're going to come to our second device and select the yellow circle button. All students with the correct answer will be awarded points based on when their answer was received. The faster the correct answer is received, the more points a student will get. When all answers have been received for the first question, the teacher will then select the next button. Kahoot will show you the scoreboard and where everybody in the class stands so far. The next question is true or false. You must have a common denominator to add a fraction, which we know is true. So we're going to select that on our second device. Again, Kahoot will show us the scoreboard. The teacher will select next for the next question. And this is a question that actually has a video to go with it, so a student would be able to watch the video if they needed to get some instruction before answering the question. For the students who didn't need that instruction, they can go ahead and answer. And we know that 4/5 plus 2/10 equals 1, so we're going to select the green square button on our second device. The teacher will then select next. At the end, Kahoot will display the first, second, and third place winners. In this case, we only had one player, so it's only going to display first place. If the teacher then hits the next button, this is where teachers can access reports. If you click the View Full Report, it will remind you to stop sharing your screen before viewing the report. But this is where then you can see how your class is doing. And that's the basics of playing Kahoot in your live online class.